Hello everyone, my name is Arden, welcome back to another video. Today I will be taking a look at my first 6 Harry Potter minifigures from Series 2. So the first 6 minifigures I got were my 2 favorites, which were quite nice. Luna and Bellatrix, then Dumbledore, Sprout, Ron, and Griphook right there. So the first character that I'll be taking a look at is Professor Sprout. So, little information about the character, head of Hufflepuff, and the herbology teacher. So, you can kind of tell that by her attire here. She has earmuffs for the mandrakes, a little hat there, some gray hairpiece, which is a really cool hairpiece. I think this is a cool one to use on different wizarding figures, or any figure really who you want to have that type of hat. There's a mandrake, and then the little cauldron or pot for the mandrake. I think it can be used as a cauldron and a pot. In this case, it's the pot for the mandrake, so that fits in quite easily, and then you can just pull it out, and it'd be screaming. So here is Sprout. I believe this is one of the last, or the last, Professor minifigure that is needed in a set. I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Well, there's the Caro brother and sister who work there for the year in Deathly Hallows. So if you're counting those, then this is not the last one. But yeah, so this is the light, or the sand color one piece with a like orangey brown outfit. Printing there goes into that with the lines pretty well, and there's just like some leaves up there. There is printing on the back of the dress and the back of the torso, which is always nice to get some extra printing. Something I find that's quite in this series is a lot of printing, which is nice because some of these figures are more plain and they need some printing. I'm basically just singling out Ron there when I'm looking at these figures beside me. But yeah, this is Sprout, first one. And I really like this figure. It's a really good figure. So the next one I'll take a look at is Ronald Weasley. So here is Ron Weasley. This version of Ron is quite plain. At least he's not in school clothes, because you get so many of those, especially for Harry. But yeah, this figure, it has so much printing, and it has a really cool accessory, but it's just kind of a plain figure. If they were gonna go with a Half-Blood Prince Ron like this one's from, I would have much rather the Quidditch Ron with a new keeper outfit, because you see that in the Mirror of Erised in the Great Hall, and even though that's Philosopher's Stone Ron, I really would have liked to see that outfit, and it's something I really want, because the Oliver Wood figure, because it's in Philosopher's Stone, even in Chamber of Secrets, he doesn't have any stuff. It's still Half-Blood Prince when you see the Keeper outfit, and you don't get that in the Quidditch set, because Oliver Wood is not wearing that. So, yeah, this is from Half-Blood Prince. Something I forgot to mention with the Sprout here is it would be Chamber of Secrets, because it has the Mandrake piece. So here is the Ron figure. The faces. They're a more angry one and a smiling one. The light brown wand. And this accessory is quite cool. It comes with 2 figures. In this series is the Butterbeer, which looks quite cool. There is arm printing, which is really nice. That fits well with the sweater. Back printing, and there's quite a bit of printing on the legs with feet printing there, leg printing, and there's even side leg printing. So I think the idea by Lego here was to make a plain figure and then put a ton of printing on it, which is not bad, but I think there's just other choices that would have been a lot better. So this is one of my least favorite figures in this series. Even though the accessory is really cool and the minifigure is pretty cool, it's just with the other choices there could have been, this is not really the best minifigure in my opinion. So the next minifigure I'll look at is the Albus Wulfric Brian Dumbledore. So here is Albus Dumbledore, which I believe this is from Chamber of Secrets, but I might be wrong. I'm thinking that because of the fox there, which is a really, really cool accessory. It's such a cool piece. I think this is one of the best accessories of this series. It's a really cool thing, because I don't know what they would have given him if it wasn't Fox. So there's some back printing on the dress. There's the printing there. I'll take off the beards to show you the rest of the printing. It has the light brown, or the sand color one, sorry. And let me just take Fox and the wand out. So it has the white beard and the white hair, which is different than previous Dumbledore's, as he has gray hair, which is kind of weird because Philosopher's Stone has a gray, but they changed Chamber of Secrets for white, which is fine. I really like the look of this Dumbledore, though. The hat piece is really cool with the stars there. The hair is nice. There's a smiling one. It's quite hard to tell exactly. So this one is just, they're both smiling, and the eyes are very similar, so let me just show you. So, there's the one with the mouth open. It's so similar. So, that goes into that quite nice, and there's some more of the gold and red right there. So this is a really cool figure. I like this version of Dumbledore. I don't know what other version of Dumbledore they would have made. If they're gonna go with a Half-Blood Prince one, maybe with like a black hand. But I'm not sure. I like this figure. I think it's a good choice. Yeah, it's a good choice. So the next one I'll look at is one of my favorites of this series because the accessory is just so good, just like Fox is such a good accessory with Dumbledore, and it is Griphook with the Sword of Godric Gryffindor. So here is the Griphook figure. I really like this figure, probably just because of the accessory. I think this figure could have been Deathly Hallows set, and I won't be surprised if it is still in a Deathly Hallows set in like Gringotts or something like that, because that would make sense since he's in that scene quite a bit. Maybe a dead Griphook on the ground. No, that may be a bit too gruesome for a Lego set, so never mind about that idea. So Griphook has a key for one accessory, then this really good Sword of Gryffindor piece. I'll take a look at that right now, if I can get it out of his hand. There it is. So this piece is just such a nice piece. The blade, I believe, is very similar to all the other Lego swords. It's just the handle that's a lot different. You have, if I can get it, I feel like that's kind of an eagle there with that bird. The handle, just space to put the minifigure's hand. Then for the red jewels, it's using translucent pieces right there, which just looks so nice. I really like this piece. So here's the minifigure. Because it's on a darker piece, the torso here is more blue than it should be, and it should match these colors, so it should be white, but it's just a lot darker. It has a black vest, short black legs, the face there, it's just one face. But yeah, I think it's from Deathly Hallows. I believe I mentioned that. So the teeth are sharper goblin-like teeth, which is nice. The only thing I don't really like about this figure is I think these ears and the hair piece are just a bit too big. Especially the ears, they look a little off to me. But next, I'll take a look at my second favorite figure in this series, and that is Bellatrix Lestrange. So here is Bellatrix, one of my favorite, not one of my favorite characters, because what she did is just, when I think about it, yeah, and she did kind of kill my favorite character, so, yeah. Yeah, no, not my favorite, not one of my favorite characters. But this is a really cool figure. The hair piece is really cool. It has a black wand, like it seems like they give every villain character. So I feel like brown is just a bit more accurate color, but after looking at the wand, I actually think it's kind of black is fine. But yeah. So it has an Azkaban prison sign, which is really a nice piece, which is a piece I think I'm gonna take a picture of for my minifigure, and it's gonna be a profile picture soon. So it has some handcuffs as a secondary accessory. So getting this Azkaban sign is a little tough. You need to have the figure's hand on its side, and it just clips in, but it can fall out kind of easily. So it just has the light gray and dark gray Azkaban prison suit. There is some arm printing, which is quite nice, and some back printing there. The secondary is a smiling face, which is, I think, a really good face for Bellatrix. I think it fits the character quite well. And then this face is fine as well. Even though I think a laughing one would have maybe been better than the smiling one. But yeah, this is a really good figure. My second favorite of this series. But now I'm going to be taking a look at my favorite figure of this series. And one of my favorite Harry Potter minifigures. Of all the Harry Potter minifigures. And one of my favorite characters, Luna Lovegood. So here is the Luna Lovegood from Half-Blood Prince with the, or Quidditch Luna Lovegood maybe I should say, with the lion headpiece, which looks really cool. It's kind of big, but it's big in the movie, so it makes sense. The light printing is really nice with the pink and then the different colors for, I guess, her socks, and then her shoes right there. She has a sweater on right there. The arms don't have any printing, and then there's the back of the sweater right there. So this figure has a smiling one there, and then just kind of like a neutral face there. The other hairpiece here, I said in my room requirement review that I preferred, here it is, this hairpiece right here. So I'll just put it on and see how it looks. Yeah, I think I prefer that one, but this minifigure comes with this one, so I'll keep that one on. But yeah, it's kind of like second accessory. It doesn't have any accessories other than that, except for the wand, which is the lighter brown color. But I really like this figure. I didn't get the Luna in the last series. That was like the only minifigure I missed. I couldn't find a Luna. I'm gonna have to order that figure soon because I want to get every Harry Potter minifigure, or at least from the 2018 to now 2020 wave of sets. So yeah, that was me reviewing my first 6 minifigures. So I am going to get more soon, and I guess review those as well. But the last thing I just want to look at is let me zoom out there to show you this, which is just the checklist. So it shows all the minifigures there, like all minifigure series do. The back shows some instructions, has Harry, Ron, Hermione there, which looks quite cool. I like that. Instructions if you don't know how to click in a Lego piece, which I don't know why those are there. But yeah, so from this opening, got number 2, Dumbledore, number 4, Ron, number 5, Luna, number 6, Griphook, number 12, Bellatrix, and number 15, Sprout. So yeah, I really like this series. I think it's a really good one. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.